Hey, my darlings, Mama Radha here. I am so excited. Finally, I got myself signed up at LA Fitness, and I get to bring 2 guests. So I get to bring my boys with me, and my older son's going to work out with the youngest one, and it's just awesome. So I can do my classes, do my yoga, all that stuff. And I need to get out of the house and meet some gals and do my thing. And I was just going to say that one of the lessons that I should have learned forever ago, and I'm always learning, and basically, you know, I get overwhelmed, and I was doing some research with my husband, showing him about perimenopause, which apparently I thought was just like a couple years before menopause. Apparently it's like a decade, like 10 years before menopause. But it makes sense that it doesn't just happen all at one time, that it's like a slow, you know, it's like a gradual process for, I guess, most women or whatever. And, you know, a couple years ago, I went and did all my full panel, and they said it was good. I think they said my progesterone, I don't know how to say that, was a little low, but everything was great. So I was like, okay, cool. But I've been just emotionally up and down, and my weight has been like, I can starve myself. I can, you know, I'm walking like 4 times a day, you know, I'm doing this, doing that. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. So I'm like, okay. So I'm going back for new blood work. But anyway, so the whole point was that I'm talking about it with my husband, and he was just so quiet about everything. And because he said he went into research mode, and he was in his head, and he was like trying to figure out, okay, bioidentical hormones, when the time comes, if that's what's needed versus, you know, synthetic seems like it's bad, you know, causes cancer and things like that, blah, 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 you know, but big pharma don't want you to have the natural version, yada, yada, yada. Same old story about, you know, the way they do things. But anywho, don't censor me. But I was very emotional about it, and I wanted him to like, oh, poor baby, it's going to be fine, and it's okay. And I was like, I don't want you to, and then 20-year-olds and blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, nope. He's getting ready to go to work for 16 hours. And I was like, I just wanted you to hug me, and da-da-da. And he was just like, once he's like shut down, that's it. And then I'm like, oh, he doesn't care. And then he's like, if you freaking tell me I don't care and I don't love you one more time, woman. It's not what he said, but that's what he said. You know what I mean? So he was just like, don't. And I felt bad, because I was like, no, well, that's not what I'm saying. But, you know, I guess I want him to respond to me in a feminine way, which I guess I really don't. But I guess I don't have an older female friend anymore. Rest in peace, Gwen. I miss you. Never talked to my mother about all these things. You know, it's just the way that it's been. And it's just like, you need the right person to even talk about all this stuff. You know, we don't talk about sex. We don't talk about anything ever. So it's whatever. Whatever. So anywho, so I just feel very like alone in the whole thing. And anyway, the whole point is that every time I feel that way, it's like I try to manipulate through my emotions, you know, I'll get bratty. Shame on me. I'll like throw a pillow at him while he's getting ready. Stupid stuff, you know, and he's just like, really? You know, and then so he ended up kind of going off on me before he got to work, and you know, because I called him and I was like, why am I not worthy? And he's like, woman, that has nothing to do with it. It's not about that, you know. It's just like, he's got all these other things on his mind, and as important as it seems to me, it's important to him, but he's not going to always just show things the way that I want him to show them. It shouldn't be anything new to me at all after all these years, but still constantly I surprise myself because I expect something else, and I think somehow I can make it happen. It's just so stupid. Anyway, the other thing is that a week before my cycle, I just have to put like a warning label on my forehead, like, Radha, don't forget, your hormones are effed up right now. Just anything that you think is so important that you have to talk about, just don't talk about it. Just wait. Just give it a few days. You'll be normal again, and then talk to him about it. Because when I try to talk to him about anything during the time that my hormones are all really crazy, it's like a freaking sob fest. I feel like I can't get through to him. He doesn't understand me. I want to feel close to him. And it's like over and over and over again. It's insanity. The poor man. God bless his soul. Anyway, I love you guys. I just wanted to say, you know, ladies, if you're going through all these things, you really need a female friend. That's why I joined the gym. I'm going to make some new friends. You know, take the boys and, you know, do some classes and just kind of get out of my sphere for a little while, because I have been at home, and we've been at home, you know, we've got a lot of things to do, but I need to branch out. I need to. And my husband is like, yes, please go do it. Go get yourself sane, woman. So, I'm such the fact that I'm just having a heck of a time losing weight. Anyway, it's whatever. All right. I love you guys. And thank you for all the support. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Ciao.